Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Bum 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 bum.
Make him the cutest that I've ever seen.
Bum 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 bum.
Give him two lips like roses and clover.
Bum bum bum.
Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over.
Gravy make a splash like Pippin. Shit, that's nothing. Splash. Everybody call me Big Pimpin'. No, I ain't bluffing. I'm with your mom in the kitchen, making blueberry muffins.
So today, I'm going to be talking about music therapy in prison compared to other forms of therapy and rehabilitation programs. And these ladies are here to say any questions that they may have if my information is unclear. What's your question?
I should get started anytime soon.
Okay. So, as Gandhi once said,
You spelled Gandhi wrong.
no, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
How are you supposed to spell it?
It's
D-H-I.
D-H-I.
So I spelled it Gandhi.
Gandhi.
The true measure of any society can be found in how it treats its most vulnerable members.
Who are the vulnerable members?
Vulnerable people are imprisoned.
If they're murderers, are they vulnerable?
I would like to argue yes.
Are you? Why?
I'm cutting this out because this is a dumb question. Okay. Some things that happen in music therapy include improvising on instruments or singing or listening to music, songwriting, discussion of meaningful lyrics, developing musical skills through learning to play and perform on an instrument, and learning skills through music. So music therapy has been shown to reduce mental health problems and has a big effect on many offenders' confidence levels.
How does it provide them with skills?
I will get to that, my friend. I will get to that.
I can put
Okay,
in violence.
because Lexi said that, we're gonna skip a little bit ahead to one of my examples in the Bastøy prison in Halden, Norway. So this prison has a recording studio inside of it, and according to Jan Stroms, the prison deputy head, it is part of a music teaching program which officials hope will lead to less crime, as it offers the chance to learn various instruments and potentially develop skills useful in the world.
What if one of the prisoners was really bad and then they got angry that they couldn't play them and they just killed someone with it?
Then I don't know if music therapy would be for them, but that's not really what music therapy is like.
It would be for them.
Another example of music therapy is in the Edna Mahan Correctional Facility for Women, and I have come across a video where they talk about how it influences their life in prison and the benefits it has on them.
You don't get a chance to express yourself when you're in prison. You're afraid to. There's stigma attached. And when you're in music, you let yourself go for a moment. You take that chance, and you don't worry about anything but feeling that moment at the time. The lyrics, you listen to them. So the other inmates around you, I think I think it lets them be free too. When we do music, you'll be surprised at how many people never say anything. But when the music comes on, they break.
The next thing I want to talk about are other types of therapy and rehabilitation programs in prison and how they compare to music therapy. So one of the therapies, I did two. The first one is art therapy. So a typical art therapy session can include things such as painting or making collages or doing basically anything you could do in the art class at our school, but it's mainly more about telling your story, and they focus more on the process of finishing their art piece versus the actual finished product. According to a study done in Brewster, Washington in 1983, the study revealed that the act of art making can decrease the number of disciplinary reports written on inmates who participated in an arts program. A quote from an inmate that was in Brewster during the study says, "Arts and corrections encouraged me to express myself openly and created a safe space for all of us artists to work side by side, no matter our skin color or background. Many of us learn to expose our inner thoughts, fears, and regrets," which is very good. What do you think, ladies?
I think that's a good idea.
I like you didn't even ask me my opinion. Just like,
Okay, what's your opinion?
good.
Thanks. The third and also the last form of therapy that I've researched is animal therapy. Is it called animal therapy? Yeah, animal therapy. So in one situation at the Nova Institute, it started in 1996, and
Nova Institute.
it is a prison
Where? Nova.
I'm not sure. I'll insert that right here. Okay, so in the situation at the Nova Institute in 1996, homeless dogs were taken off the streets and not only given a shelter, but also given the ability to help inmates. A quote from one of the guards at one of the institutions that has animal therapy says, programs like this support an offender's successful rehabilitation and increase his or her opportunities for timely release, meaningful employment, and successful reintegration into society. So basically, when I started this inquiry project, I just assumed that music therapy was going to be the best and also with the lowest recidivism rates in like prisons where it is and stuff, and like that it would just have the overall most positive impact on offenders in terms of rehabilitation programs. But what I found is that I'm not right. Okay, so basically all sorts of rehabilitation programs affect and positively impact inmates in different ways, and I think that the way that they react to these different programs definitely depends on their willingness and also their interests. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, that's the conclusion. Hope you enjoyed my inquiry project.